Do you own any silver? Are you thinking about selling your silver? Maybe you don't own silver and you're wondering if you should buy it now. And how high might silver be going? I am Bagger Don at stockmarketcaddy.com. Caddy is CADIE. And you are looking at a product of ours called SMC, the Swing Machine Plus. Let me show you something. In these few minutes, if you indulge me, just may, save you thousands, make you thousands or more, and maybe change your trading life. Let's put the silver contract, the continuous futures silver contract, and stay with me because I'm going to do the same with the ETF for those of you that don't trade or invest using futures. And of course, you could do this with options as well. So here is silver on a futures contract. And let's change this from let's see, it's on a daily. Let's put this on a monthly basis. On a monthly basis, if you had Swing Machine on your desktop, you would have gotten a buy signal just 18 months ago at 5 p.m. on March 29th of 2024. And if you had bought just one futures contract, you would have today 64,380. Now, that is much more than a 46% return, much more. This percentage is just calculating the entry price to where it is now. You see, Swing Machine delivered on its signal 46%. And because this is leveraged, the percentage return is obscene. Let's add another interval. So we add another blank row. And we're going to put it in again in case you missed the monthly. We'll get to the daily in a moment, I promise you. And let's change this to a weekly. 77 weeks ago at 5 p.m., so it's actually a little bit before. Interesting, they went off at about the same time. So this was March 15th, so it was a week or two before the monthly. You would have had 62,000. So you would have gotten inside the monthly trader. Now you want to see the daily. I know you do. So bear with me. Let's add another blank row. Let's add silver again. We'll try to do this. Oops, I'm sorry. Minimize that. Bear with me. At SI. And here we are on a daily, just 70 days ago, on May 21st of 2025, this year, at 5 p.m. Had you had Swing Machine on your desktop and you bought one silver contract, you would have $31,000. If you had 10, you'd have 310,000. Now, for you active traders, let's add yet another blank row. And what are we going to put in here? Now, I promise this will be the last one I do on futures, but we will do the ETF before we part ways. 60 minutes. 50 hours ago, if you had bought a futures contract at 2 p.m. on August 27th, you would have $7,700 in profit. Isn't that crazy? Now, maybe you don't trade or invest with futures. Don, I like to use ETFs. So what we can do is let's add a label row. We'll call this Silver ETF, an exchange traded fund. And let's put in here that symbol, which is S Silver. Now, to save time, let's put this on a monthly basis. Now you may be saying, oh, I only made $14. No, that's actually delivered $14 on the difference between the entry price and, here, the entry price and where it's trading now. So what we can do is come into this tool, for those of you trading stocks, And we're going to go to inputs. And we're going to change the futures to false. It's going to affect the purse. And we're going to put in stocks to true, or ETFs. And we're going to put in a dollar amount. And let's say that you had put in $25,000, not $250, but $25,000 into silver. Now this gets changed, so let's just delete the futures for a moment, because it's going to change the purse. When we need the purse for futures, it's one contract. So here is silver. If you had put $25,000 at 4 p.m. on December 30th of 2022, you would have a 64% return, or $16,000 in profit. Not bad. But if you missed the monthly, let's go to the weekly. The weekly was 78 weeks ago, back in March. It was March of 2024 that silver started moving. You would have today a 62% return. Let's go to the daily. 71 days ago, if you had put $25,000 into silver at 3013, you would have a 20% return. And yes, Ted, don't hit my arm. My golden wants to go to the park. Let's go down to a 60-minute. 49 hours ago, you would have realized about $1,100. Folks, I do not know where silver is going. I'm not forecasting. I'm not suggesting that you do anything with your money. All I can tell you is, had you been a member to Stock Market Caddy, had you had the Swing Machine Plus on your desktop, and if you had been monitoring silver, you would have profited. The most valuable commodity of all, it is silver. It's not gold. It's not Bitcoin. It's time. You can't make it. You can't buy it. You can't sell it. You can't trade it. But you can waste it. We are a mentoring service, empowering individuals to learn to trade and invest their own game. It's simple, but not necessarily easy, because one needs to be attentive, patient, disciplined, and yes, attentive. We wish everyone the best. We encourage you to visit Stock Market Caddy, CADIE.com. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to call at 813-758-8263 to learn how this tool can be on your desktop. And for members who have been with us, by the way, for years, the cost of an annual membership is, for them, the effective cost is just $1,750. Now initially, because you're going to need to learn, it does cost a little bit more, but we believe in helping you to reduce the cost. You get rewarded, and increasing the value, unlike a lot of other things in life. Reducing your costs and increasing the value. We hope to hear from you. We wish you the best. And for those of you riding the silver wave, hang in there. There's no reason to sell it now. Good luck and have fun.